Hi friends, welcome to today's class. So today's question is, there are 10 questions out of which 6 are to be answered. The questions are divided into 2 groups, each containing 5 questions. In how many ways can Haripriya answer the questions if she is not allowed to attempt more than 4 questions from a group? So what is the given question? Haripriya is answering a question paper and there are 10 questions and out of which only 6 are to be answered. So there is a twist in this. These questions are divided into 2 groups. So one group will be containing 5 questions and the second group also will be containing 5 questions. And Haripriya is not allowed to attempt more than 4 from one group. She can attempt 4 from the first group or she can attempt 4 from the second group, and a total of 6 is to be answered. So how many ways she can answer the question? So what are the different ways Haripriya can do? So either she can, this will be second group and this will be first group and this will be second group. So either Haripriya can select 4 questions from the first group and 2 questions from the second group. So that is one option. Okay. So how you can do that? How 4 questions can be selected from the first group? It can be done in 5 questions are there. You have to select 4 questions from that. So it can be done in 5 C4 ways. Into. So 4 questions from first group and 2 questions from second group. So when and is coming, you have to multiply. So how you can select 2 questions from the second group? It can be done in 5 C2 ways. So that is one way she can answer. Okay. So Haripriya can answer 4 questions from the first group and 2 questions from the second group, or she can answer 2 questions from the first group and 4 questions from the second group. So how it can be done? Or is coming, so you will be having plus in between. So she can select 2 questions from the first group, which can be done in 5 C2 ways, and she can select 4 questions from the second group, which can be done in 5 C4 ways. Now what is other way she can do? She can select 3 questions from the first group and 3 questions from the second group. The thing is, she is not allowed to attempt more than 4 questions from a group. So she can attempt less than 4 questions, no problem, but she won't be able to attempt more than 4 questions. So she can just divide. She can attempt 3 questions from the first group and 3 questions from the second group. So how 3 questions can be selected from the first group? It can be done in 5 C3 ways. Into again 3 questions can be selected from the 5 questions in the second group, again in 5 C3 ways. So this is our final answer. So you have to think what are the different possibilities. How all Haripriya can answer the question. So there are only 5 questions in each group and she has to answer 6 questions in total, and she is not allowed to attempt more than 4 questions from a group. So these are the 3 different possibilities. 4 questions from the first group and 2 questions from the second group, or 2 questions from the first group and 4 questions from the second group, or 3 questions from the first group and 3 questions from the second group. Now the only thing is to solve this. 5 C4 is equal to 5 C1. Already you know NCR is equal to NC n minus R. So 5 C4 is equal to 5 C1, which will give you 5. So 5 into 5 C2, which will give you 5 into 4 divided by 1 into 2. Plus again 5 C2 is 5 into 4 divided by 1 into 2 into 5. Plus 5 C3 is equal to 5 C2. NCR is equal to NC n minus 1. So 5 into 4 divided by 1 into 2 into 5 into 4 divided by 1 into 2. So what will be your final answer? You will be getting 50 here. Here you will be getting 50. So 5 into 2 25, 5 into 2 10, 10 5s are 50. So here also you will be getting 50. Both are same. So here you will be getting 10 into 10, which gives you 100. So 50 plus 100 plus 50, which will be giving you 200 ways. So there are 200 ways in which Haripriya will be able to answer the questions. The second question, there are 5 boys and 8 girls. A committee of 8 students is to be formed. In how many ways can it be done so that the number of girls is not less than the number of boys? So what is the given question? We are having 8 students and 8 students, how they are divided? There are 5 boys and 8 girls. And you have to form a committee. Okay, there are not 8 students, there are 13 students in total, 5 boys and 8 girls, and you have to form a committee of 8 students. The condition is that in the committee formed, the number of girls should be always greater than the number of boys, should be equal to or greater than the number of boys. It is given that the number of girls is not less than the number of boys. So the number of girls should be either equal to or more than the number of boys. So how it can be done? So just think how many different possibilities are there. You cannot have all the 5 boys. All the 5 boys if you are having means only 3 girls can be selected. So number of girls become less than the boys. So that possibility you cannot do. 4 boys and 4 girls you can select. Okay, so that is one possibility. 4 boys and 4 girls. Now second is again 3 boys and 5 girls. Okay, now just reducing the number of boys and increasing the number of girls. Then 2 boys and 6 girls. Then 1 boy and 7 girls. And last is 8 girls. So these are the different ways in which you can satisfy the condition given in the question. So how this can be done? So either 4 boys and 4 girls, or 3 boys and 5 girls, or 2 boys and 6 girls, or 1 boy and 7 girls, or 8 girls. So now you are going to write the formula for this. So 4 boys from total of 5 boys. It can be done in 5C4 ways. And 4 girls. So you have to do multiplication. So 5C4 into 8C4, or so plus will come. So again 3 boys can be selected in 5C3 ways into 8C5 plus 2 boys can be selected in 5C2 ways and 6 girls can be selected in 8C6 ways plus 1 boy can be selected in 5C1 ways and 7 girls can be selected in 8C7 ways plus 8 girls can be selected in only 1 way. Okay, so plus 1. So finally by solving this you will be getting. So here also you just remember one thing. You can simplify each of this. Okay, 8C6 can be written as 8C2 and 8C7 can be written as 8C1. There all you have to make use of the formula NCR is equal to NC n minus R. It should come to your mind automatically. 5C4 can be written as 5C1 and this can be written as 5C2 and this can be written as 8C3. Okay, so this way you are writing and you are simplifying. So your final answer will be, and don't forget to add this 1. Okay, here 1 will be coming. 8C8 is equal to 1. So you will be getting 1231 will be your final answer. So 1231 ways you will be able to do the selection. Now question number 3. How many different groups can be selected for playing badminton out of 4 ladies and 3 gentlemen, there being 1 lady and 1 gentleman on each side? So we are having a total of 4 ladies and 3 gentlemen or 3 men, and from this you have to select players for playing badminton. On each side 1 lady should be there and 1 gentleman should be there. So how it can be done? Okay, so first let's select for one side. Okay, so there are 2 sides. You already know for badminton means you will be having 2 sides. So 2 players on one side and 2 players on the other side. So you have to select so that there will be a man and a woman in one side as well as a man and a woman on the other side also. So how you can select 1 lady from these 4 ladies? It can be done in 4C1 ways. Now from 3 men, how you can select 1 man? It can be done in 3C1 ways. And for the second side, how you can do? Already 1 lady has gone here and 1 man has gone here. So remaining 3 ladies are there. From that again you have to select 1 lady, and from remaining 2 men you have to again select 1 man. So it can be done in 2C1 ways. So 4C1 into 3C1 for the first side, and for the second side it can be done in 3C1 into 2C1. So here it will be 12 and here it will be 6. So total number of ways will be you have to multiply. So for the first side you are selecting like this, and for the second side you are selecting like this, and both should take place. So 12 into 6 is equal to 72 ways you will be able to select the players for playing badminton. Thank you for watching.